What's going on out there, YouTube family? Welcome back. The Money Cube channel in full effect. Now, today we are going to be talking about the state of the market. The state of the stock market is absolutely crazy and ridiculous right now. All right. If you've been paying attention, you will know that the market experienced its best month, the most significant gains that it's had in I think since 2001, which is 22 years. So yeah, I mean, as you know, we were in a bear market all of last year, and people. I mean, there are people out there that made most of their money back just in the past 30 days, if not all of it, depending on how much they were down in their trades, if they were holding on for long-term growth. But anyway, I want to show you a stock that I have really never discussed. This is Coinbase. And if you're familiar with Coinbase, it's the app that crypto is traded on. It's the most popular cryptocurrency app on the market. So as you can see, it's trading right now at $78.36, right? But if you look, I have the arrow pointing at the gains over the past month in January, 126%. That is 126% over the past week. Now let me come off and show you something else. This past week, Coinbase is up 48%. And then as of today, February 2nd, Coinbase is up 24%. I could say I'm kicking myself, but there are plenty of stocks right now that are experiencing gains of 20% in one day, 12% in one day, 30% in one day. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm not talking about just penny stocks. These are your what I call mid-major companies, and some of them are even knocking on the door of being a blue chip company, experiencing ridiculous gains on a daily basis right now. So it looks like things have definitely turned around now. I'm not saying we're going into a bull market. It's still too soon to tell, but January was absolutely nuts. So now, and what I'll do is go into a few more stocks to show you exactly what's been going on if you have not been keeping up. Now let's look at Carvana. And first of all, I apologize. This is Robinhood investing. I do a lot of Cash App videos, but we're looking at Robinhood today. All right, so Carvana, which Carvana was beaten down pretty badly over the past couple of months, but with the stock, them nearly going bankrupt, and the price of the stock just completely plunged to a very, very low amount, a very low level. And it's still at a very low level. But when you're at a low level and you turn around and start going back up, what appears to be small gains actually are very huge gains if you are invested. So you can have Carvana sitting at $7 a share, and if it goes up, $1, that's like what, like $1 is like 12-13% if it goes up $1 in one day. So let's look at Carvana here. Now, as you can see, let me draw the arrow here. Carvana is up 180% over the past month. That is 182% over the past 30 days. Over the past week, let's look at, the past 7 days, the past 5 trading days, 100%. And today, of course, it went up 5%. And in the what you're seeing underneath there is the aftermarket hours. It dipped about 9%. So sometimes that does happen when a stock will go on have a nice gain. It will dip sometimes in the aftermarket hours. Sometimes, you just never know how much it will dip. And then sometimes in the pre-market hours, it will start to run a little bit. But, some people look at that as, oh, it's a sign that it'll run into the opening bell and throughout. But, there's no guarantee of that. But if you watch a stock and become accustomed to how a stock moves, you can almost predict what it will do. And if you also do a little bit of analytical work, it doesn't take much. And listen, guys, let me tell you something. I know I'm not the only stock channel you guys watch. And I'm not, and this is nothing. This is no offense to anybody. I'm not throwing shade on anybody, but you don't want to overanalyze the markets. You don't want to overanalyze. Some guys they sell you on being very over analytical and using all of these charts and graphs, and a little of that is necessary. I mean, I use the 20-day moving average, and also the 20 period moving average, and also the 200 period moving average. And actually, real quick, let me just show you. Robinhood updated their features, so it does show you in here. Now, see, this is the 20 period moving average, which is that little white pinkish looking line. And then you have the actual stock itself, which is the green line, and its performance. So as you can see, it's trending up. And as you can see, sometimes it will trend up and it'll come back down, but it has not dipped below that 20 period moving average. So in quite a few days. So that is something you can pay attention to. That's really, I mean, honestly, I don't go much deeper than that when I do my analyzing of the stocks that I trade and invest in. So anyway, another stock I want to show you guys is Fubo TV. Fubo is an app. I don't know if you use it. It's one of those streaming apps where you can watch movies, TV shows, sporting events, things like that. All right. So over the past month, Fubo TV is up 62%. Over the past week, 25%. And today, February 2nd, it's up 7.6%. That's on the day. And as you can see up there, $2.93 is the share price as of right now. Okay, so Fubo TV, and then if you look at, let me show you something here. Let's go over the past year. All right, it's $2.93 right now. So let's go back. Let's trace this back. And then Robinhood has a feature very similar to Cash App where you can trace the price movements. If you go back to March of last year, it was at $7.94, right? $7.94. But see, when it went on that bear run, it dipped way down to $2.61. So it was way up here, which this is not. I mean, that's not blowing anything out of the water by any means. But when you have a difference of, let's say it's at $2.92 now, that's a difference of about $6 and some change. So that's huge. When you go from $2.92 up to like $7.71, which this stock is going to reverse. It is in the process of reversing now. If you catch that wave back up here to $7, and you just, I don't care whether you're investing or swing trading or day trading, if you follow the stock, and I highly suggest only keeping an eye on maybe 2 or 3 different stocks and watch how they move and understand how they move. And I'm going to tell you something. That is absolutely all you need. You're going to have people trying to tell you, hey, you need to invest in this stock, that stock, and then it's cousin way over here. No. You just need, really, honestly, you just need one good stock. If you have one stock that you understand and learn how to trade, you can actually become wealthy. You can become rich off of one stock, trading one stock. And this is just a little tidbit. Most of the traders, the big wigs, the guys up on Wall Street, the hedge fund guys, they focus on 1 or 2 stocks. Those guys up there are not trading, 12 stocks in one day. They can't keep up with all that. So, you want to pay attention to as few stocks as possible. And you also want to manage your risk by setting your limit orders and stop losses. All right. And I will do more content on those two things, your limit orders and stop losses, and also what's known as a trailing stop loss. See, Robinhood has more features when it comes to setting up your trades so that you can manage your risk. And don't get me wrong, Cash App, I love Cash App. You can set a limit order to stop your trade out or to gain your profit, or to set your limit to take profit. But you can't. That's really all it gives you. So that's one thing I love about Robinhood. It gives you a lot more features when it comes to that. Anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore today. I wanted to touch base with you, give you a little sneak peek into what's been going on if you haven't been paying attention. And I will be giving you guys a lot more content coming up here very soon. Thank you so much for being patient. I've been dealing with this cold I have has been, I just can't kick it, man. It comes, it goes, I think it's gone. And 2 weeks later, it comes back hard and heavy, and it's just, anyway, y'all have a good rest of the day, man. Talk at you soon.